We've got Limpopo Premier Phophi Ramathuba. You've just come back from celebrating Makadzi, for an example, but of course another kind of celebration taking place today in a way with this government of national unity. Marching orders also would have been given, and of course as a premier, a critical role to be played in the National Council of Provinces.
Yes, indeed, Limpopo has been blessed. Not only Makadzi, we are now another young woman, Munchani. You know that she has just came back with also an award that next week Tuesday we will be having a dinner to also celebrate her all the way from the township of Seshego. This is there's no best time to can be a citizen of Limpopo than this one. Yes, of course, today we are here as the National Council of Provinces. We need to receive marching orders from our president with so much respect from me, having to be able to drive the government of national unity, and we believe that if we remain focused on what unites all of us. You will remember that we had an extended cabinet lekgotla over the weekend, and what my view and my feeling after the whole 2-day session or 1.5 session, it was very clear that all of us, we might be differing where we are coming from, but if we are at this given moment in time focus on what unites us, and what is a common denominator amongst all of us is that our people need jobs, our people need water, they need a power supply, they need proper roads, they need quality health care to be delivered, they need a quality education for their children, they want to stay in a safe environment. So we think as the NCOP, ours would be to focus on that, and in the next 5 years, if that becomes our daily bread, we believe that we will not have failed our people, especially coming from Limpopo, where my ruling party, we've been given an overwhelming majority, 74%, to say lead this country, this province. We think we owe them. The only way we can show that we appreciate is to focus on service delivery.
Premier, you took the words right out of my mouth to say you're one of the few provinces that actually got an overwhelming majority for the ANC. But another sad story that keeps recurring from the province of Limpopo, and that's the VBS saga. We know now there was that affidavit that was leaked where Chifuwa Matodzi also outlines how monies were stolen from pensioners, the poorest of the poor. How are you going to deal with issues of corruption in particular? Because your ruling party, you're in the province of Limpopo at least, is also heavily implicated in the saga.
I think, yes, we don't want to lie to you. We agree with you that the VBS case, it's something that will haunt us for a very long time, especially that the people who are involved are the vulnerable and the poor. But however, we also would want to appeal to everyone to respect the law enforcement agency in this country and give us and give them the space to do their work. It's unfortunate that people want us to act and pronounce individual guilty when they have not even been charged by the court of law. The African National Congress does have our own policies that we have adopted in our Congress. The step-aside policy, when a deployee of the ANC is expected to step aside. As far as I'm concerned, there is no deployee of the ANC who currently is facing criminal charges and regarding that. I do acknowledge that we have seen it's all over social media, but however, it will be fair for me and you to give the law enforcement agency space to do, because you want to avoid judging the people and persecuting individuals in the public space when we have not given the law enforcement agency, which is the only institutions that are given in terms of the constitutions of this country, to can do that. If people can allow that, because tomorrow, imagine tomorrow, if you wake up in the morning and you publish articles about me.
Yes.
And I wouldn't expect to step aside unless I have been charged by any court of law. So I would
Okay.
I would.
We have to go. Thank you so much. That's Limpopo Premier Phophi Ramathuba there.